Now, we also host tutorials both in the fall term and the winter term. We normally host a soldering tutorial every year. However, exceptionally this year because of the whole COVID situation, again, we're unable to do so because it does require people to be somewhat closer together in order to inspect the soldering. So,
if this changes by winter, though, we will be announcing one for the winter, obviously.
pretty much. So Arduinos, however, we're looking at doing it online. So we're looking at partnering with some companies to maybe get a deal on you all just getting Arduinos. Otherwise, well, you could either get an Arduino or an emulator and join in on the tutorial. So it would be done all just online. Now you might think, okay, what is an Arduino? What do I do with it? So an Arduino is a microcontroller that you can just plug in different electronics and program them. So it all starts with a very basic, simple LED connected to your Arduino, obviously with a resistor so that you don't burn it, and you will make it just turn on or turn off. Then it turns later on to blinking. What this later on turns to is essentially our sumo bots. So our sumo bots are all done on Arduino. So your options are really limitless, and you could just keep on expanding and increasing what you do.
Yes, all the robots that you see in RoboWars and in WarHacks, they all use Arduinos. And for RoboWars, soldering is also very important.
Yeah. Now, another tutorial we give is the PCB design tutorial. Now, this is all software, so we will be hosting it online this year. And you might ask, what is a PCB? So a PCB stands for printed circuit board. Now, it's basically this thing here on the right in green. And what you see here is a bunch of ICs, integrated circuits, just soldered onto the PCB. So the PCB design is basically doing these traces that you see right here. And we'll learn how to do them, why they are done in such a way, how to actually work with it. It's very interesting. If anyone has seen a motherboard, it's essentially a very large PCB. But that is very advanced, and we will not be getting there yet.
Also, these are not things that you would usually learn in class.
Yeah.
And it's very good supplement to, let's say, if you want to make a project from scratch, this is really good to learn. And this is not something that they would teach you basically in class. It's more the practice than the theory.
It's a lot of skills that, yeah, a lot of people just expect you to have or you should know, but they're not particularly taught. So yeah, we actually give these tutorials. So I'm going to show here projects done by previous IEEE members. This was actually a capstone last year. This was both projects. Yeah, both projects were done from scratch by IEEE members. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video.
Hello to QSpice, the automatic spice dispenser. Now to make an order, let's take a look at the QSpice app. So once inside and the active spices are set, you will see the amount of spice remaining on the right. Just go to the Order tab, select from a list or a recipe, I'll select List, and choose the spices you want in your order. I'll select 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of parsley, and 3/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Now all I need to do is click Place Order, and the dispensing will begin. So what's the point of having the spice dispenser do this all for you? Well, it gives you the opportunity to multitask. So while it's dispensing your spices, you can prepare ingredients, preheat the oven, or even cut vegetables. And just like that, it's done dispensing, so I can take out the bowl, and as you can see, a perfect amount of spice has been dispensed.
All right. So what was done in this project was everything. So the whole body of the dispenser was printed on our 3D printer. The circuitry was all done. It was a bunch of microcontrollers in there. The programming was done. The application was done. So essentially just everything was done by these members. So another project is the computer vision robot arm, which will detect a cube's color and then place it in its respective bin. Once again, everything was done by previous IEEE members. So it's a bunch of skills learned from university and skills acquired just from tutorials or just personal research.
Also, on a side note, these projects, so if you have a project in mind and you want to make it happen and you don't have the funding for it, we're also here to help you with that. So all of these projects, we also support it in some way or another for funding.
Pretty much. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. And we're going to go to the next slide. Pam? You're muted.
The last thing is we do a lot of events during the year, one of them being the wine and cheese, which a lot of recruiters come, and it gives the students an opportunity to network and to find jobs and to talk to industry specialists, basically. And other events that we usually have also is lizard lounges and team meetups and stuff like that. We are still seeing what is possible for the winter, and we will keep everything posted on Discord for you guys and on our Facebook. So make sure to join our Discord. The QR code is right there, and we're gonna keep you guys posted. Ellie?
Yeah. So basically just follow us on all our social media or our website. Normally, whenever the lab is open, we would have that posted on our website. It's updated every minute.
Yeah.
Because of the whole, again, yeah, we're unable to open it right now. Should you need access, we could look at what we could do with Concordia.
Yes.
But that's practically it. So just make sure to follow us.
Perfect.
If anyone
does
has
anyone have
questions.
any questions? Yeah. Oh, actually, I think there's a question in the chat. Will we be able to manually mill one?
Actually, mill one.
I suppose this is for PCB.
Yeah. And again, it depends on whether or not we can get access to the lab, because the rules are very strict, especially for the fall term.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're unable to do so in fall, probably in winter. Hopefully, if everything gets better.
More lenient, at least for lab access in winter, we will definitely allow this. Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess, I don't know if no one has any more questions, thank you. It was very well prepared, very informative. Thank you. It was awesome. Great job.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
All right, take it easy.
And hope you all Froshies have a great year, despite the situation. It's all great. Good luck. I'm just gonna